welcome to another WIP Wednesday. If you're new to my channel, I'm Adrian, and Kiwi is my parrot. He is in rare form today. Yeah. So, I've just spent the last 15 minutes trying to get refills on my medications, with Kiwi trying to steal the empty bottles out of my hands. So I'm like trying to read the prescription numbers, and he's jerking it out of my hand and stepping on the phone buttons while I'm trying to get my medications refilled. And there's his little toes. So yeah, he's in rare form today. If you're new, the way WIP Wednesday usually works is I will show you guys the finished items that I did over the course of the last 7 days, and then I will discuss with you guys a little bit about some of the things that I want to get finished over the next week or so. So this last week was like all about spiders. I know that some of you guys that have been watching my channel for a while know I took last week off and didn't do any lives. I took time off from my live streaming to just focus on making spiders for Scream Hollow, which is a Halloween theme park that, yes, I know, you're just talking, aren't you? You want to come down here and say hi to everybody? No? Okay. It's a Halloween theme park that I work at. There you are. Say hello. Say I'm the star of the show. Say even the channel is named after me. Yeah. You good boy. You pretty boy. Give him kisses. You want a pistachio? He's probably waiting for a pistachio, to be honest. Here you go. Go ahead, take your pistachio. You don't want your pistachio? Uh-oh. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want your pistachio? Anyways, so Scream Hollow is a Halloween theme park that I work at, and I do amigurumi, and I put them in the gift shop on consignment. I get 80% and the park gets 20%. And this is the second year now that I've been doing that. What are you doing? You want water? You know, you do have a water bowl. You don't have to drink out of my bottled water. You bougie bird, you. So this year, I really thought that I was, go ahead. I really thought that I was at least going to make it to Halloween without having to restock, because we opened in September. I think it was like the 3rd week in September, something like that. And I had already been prepping for this for at least a couple of months, making bats. So I really thought that I would at least make it to Halloween. That's not happening. I mean, this weekend, well, Friday I showed up with 10 spiders, 10 brand new spiders. That was my goal for last week when I decided to cancel my live streams. I decided that I wanted to get at least 10 spiders done. I did make that goal. So on Friday, when I showed up to work, I had 10 spiders. We're only open, 5 hours on Friday, 5 hours on Saturday, and 3 hours on Sunday. By the end of Sunday night, I only had 2 spiders left. In fact, out of, I think, 72 stuffed animals that I have put in that gift shop so far, I have 3 jumbo bats, 1 ghost, 3 regular sized bats, 3 pumpkins, and 2 spiders. That's it. And I still have 1 weekend before Halloween weekend. So, yeah, I mean, like, it is a frustrating problem, but also a good problem to have. I mean, I'm selling out very quickly, but it is very frustrating that I can't seem to keep up with supply and demand no matter how fast or how much I crochet. And I will put pictures up of the 10 little spiders that I did. I'll put them up over here. Hopefully they don't cut off too much of the screen, but I got this guy over here. He thinks he needs to drink my bottled water. Which I give him bottled water in his bowl, but he wants to drink it out of the bottle cap. That's what he's drinking out of, the bottle cap. Okay, this is Editing Adrian. I just wanted to pop in here real quick, and mention that, so on Monday I did a yarn review of Lazy Days, yarn by Lion Brand, and I had tried to make a spider out of that yarn, and it didn't really work out. And I mentioned in that video that I would show you guys what that spider looked like, because I ultimately decided to finish out the legs in the Lion Brand Lazy Days, and then I did the head and the body in acrylic, a Red Heart Super Saver acrylic yarn, in the colorway Charcoal. So I did finish that spider, and if you guys didn't see that video, I'll leave a link up here for you. Also, I will put a close-up picture of that spider right here so that you guys can see it, see how that turned out. Because, yeah, Lazy Days is actually a polyester yarn that is chain spun, and so it's got a little bit more elastic to it than what just plain old acrylic does. But you guys can let me know in the comments as well, with that, what you guys think, how that little guy turned out. I mean, the color between his legs and his body are a little off, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I definitely would love to hear your guys' thoughts on that, because I really like trying different yarns out to do amigurumi, rather than just cotton or just acrylic. I know a lot of people just do acrylic, or they just do cotton. I like to try all kinds of yarns out to see if they'll work for amigurumi. So yeah, let me know in the comments below how you guys think that little guy turned out. And now back to the rest of the video. Cap. 'Cause you's a bougie bird, huh? So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll put pictures up here of you guys, of the spiders that I did make. So I did meet my goal. I'm frustrated with how I'm not able to keep up with the supply and demand, but I mean, I feel like I'm running a one-person sweatshop over here, but I don't know anybody else that knows how to crochet in the area, or at least that knows how to crochet amigurumi in the area. So it's not like I can, like, employ people to make these stuffed animals for me. I have to start months ahead of time and hope that they don't sell out, hope I can make it through the end of the season, because for us the fall season runs from the second or third weekend of September all the way through the first weekend of November. And then we get a 3-week break, and then we do Christmas out there at the theme park. It's called Twisted Christmas. And I know that some of y'all have heard me talk about that. This will be the first year that I've done Twisted Christmas. The only spider since Sunday, because you know, when I'm out there at work, I don't work on the spiders. Actually, what I've been working on while I'm selling tickets, is this top that I've been designing, but we're going to come back to this here in a minute, because I got an update on that piece as well. Since Sunday, I have only managed to finish just this one little orange spider. I have zero motivation to crochet anything, and I think it is because if I'm not selling tickets for the theme park, then I'm crocheting. I crochet while I'm there. I crochet when I'm at home. If I'm not sleeping, I'm crocheting. I mean, and I think something that used to be fun and enjoyable for me is starting to turn into something that's not fun and enjoyable anymore. And it's not anymore because I feel a lot of pressure to churn out these guys. Not just these guys, but the bats and, the bats, the spiders, the ghosts, all of them. I'm feeling a lot of pressure to churn out as many amigurumi as I possibly can. And it's taking the fun out of doing it. It's turning into a job instead of, a fun little hobby that sometimes I make a little bit of money off of, which, I mean, I guess that has its pros and cons. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments what your thoughts on that one is. I mean, I do crochet to help out with my medical finances or my medical costs and things like that, but I feel like that's all I'm doing. I feel like that's all I'm doing 24/7 unless I'm sleeping or, selling tickets. And there's sometimes I'm just eating and breathing yarn all the time. Like I said, I've been told it's a good problem to have, but it is extremely, extremely frustrating. So yeah, there's that. In regards to the spiders, though, the other one that I have started is this little black and orange one. I haven't done any Halloween, like traditional Halloween colored ones yet, at least not in orange. I did a lot of black. I did some black light ones. I've showed them on the channel, but I haven't done any orange ones. So I started this little black and orange one to kind of go with this one. I might do, once I'm finished with this one, I might reverse the colors and do like, the body black with his little feet orange. And of course he'll have a stripe around his abdominal. I'll put a black stripe, or in this case, this one will have a black stripe, and if I reverse the colors, it'll be an orange stripe. But I thought that would be, something to do. I just, I'm not gonna put a goal or a number that I'm gonna try to make myself meet this week. I have zero motivation, and I'm so tired, and I'm not gonna do it. I did that last week, and yes, I met the goal, but at the same time, now I'm so burnt out that I don't want to crochet anything at all. So the other thing, some of y'all know what I mean when I say my Going Places project. So I have a yarn bag instead of a purse, and it's actually a yarn backpack, and I actually did a video on it some time ago, and believe it or not, soon I'm going to have to get another one because the straps I got some seams that are coming undone, or whatever, the seams are starting to pop on it. It hasn't lasted me that long, but I do carry more than just yarn in it. Like, it's kind of turned into this weird combination of purse and yarn bag. But anyways, my Going Places project is what I keep in that bag. And so my Going Places project is this top that I've been designing. A lot of y'all have seen it on my channel before. And it uses it's a stitch called Shells and Ribbons out of the book that I am doing the Stitch of the Week series on. But I've been working on this design for a while, and I was working on it at work at Scream Hollow, and someone actually offered to buy it, even though it's not finished. And I told her, well, the thing about that is like, it's supposed to be a 3/4 sleeve, and it's gonna have a ruffle around the sleeves. And she's like, well, just leave the ruffle off. I just want it to be a 3/4 sleeve. So I'm thinking what I may end up doing with this is turning it into just a plain 3/4 sleeve top and doing a tutorial, or finishing out the tutorial, because I've already filmed, you know, like 2 hours worth of tutorial in the process of making this. So I think what I'm going to do is probably just make it a 3/4 sleeve top and just film the tutorial for the top, and then come back later and make a second one. And when I make the second one, show how to do the sleeve ruffles or bell sleeves, whatever you want to call them, in the second tutorial. And I'm thinking that maybe I can, you know, that way I don't have to redesign it and film, and, you know, 2 whole tutorials. I could just do one for the top and this portion of the sleeve, and then do like the ruffled bell sleeve portion of the sleeves as almost like an add-on type of a tutorial, if that makes any sense. Y'all let me know what you think about that in the comments, because the only other thing I could think of was to remake a second one of these in a different, you know, in different yarn, and completely refilm everything that I've already filmed up to this point, because you know, I've almost finished the second panel, and once I finish the second panel, we're going to be seaming it up, and then after I seam it up, I was going to do the embellishments on the sleeves, but she doesn't want the embellishments, and so it's kind of like, okay, well, do I just put it out as a 3/4 sleeve top, or do I remake it? I don't have any more of this color yarn, because she specifically wants it because of this color yarn. So, I don't know. I don't know, you guys can give me your thoughts on that one, because I really think a compromise to this situation would be to just film, or to keep what I have and film the rest of this top as a, you know, 3/4 sleeve top, or just a top, and then film the sleeve embellishments later. I could make a second one maybe for Casey, and then put the embellishments on that, and then that video would just have the sleeve embellishments, and it could maybe, you know, link back to how you make the original base blouse, if that makes sense, or the base top, however you want to word that. Because I'm thinking that's my best bet. Other than that, the only other option is to just tell her no, that I won't sell it to her, which, I mean, I was actually originally making this top for me, but there are other tops that I could make for me, I guess. That seems to happen every time I want to make myself a top. That's the top that everybody wants to buy. Like, that's happened to me a number of times, actually. You know, I'll go to make myself a sweater or a top or whatever, and then somebody's like, no, I want that, you need to make it for me. And as much as I appreciate the interest in my work, at the same time, I'm like, okay, I guess, like, it was for me, but I guess. I don't know. I don't know, guys, like I said, though, you guys let me know in the comments what you think about doing two videos, you know, one with the base top in it and the other with the sleeve embellishments on it. You know, I can make another top like this for myself in a different color. It's okay. It's no big deal. So that's what's going on with that one. I am almost finished with the section that I'm on, so I will be getting, you know, the I'll be getting to the point of seaming up the sides soon, or seaming up assembly, however you want to call it. I'll be doing that soon in the tutorial, which you know, like I said, I think in last week's WIP Wednesday, or maybe the week before, you know, that's just a tutorial that you guys can keep an eye out for. Other than that top and spiders, I'm not really working on too much. I'm sorry, my hands are super dried out. Now, the bat giveaway, if you guys aren't familiar with it, is scheduled as a live stream on November 5th. I believe it's at noon. And if you guys don't know what that is, I will leave I'll leave a little card up here that you can click on. I'll also link the video that has all the information for the bat giveaway in the description box below, if it would be easier for you guys to find it in the description box. That way, you know, I know there's some new subscribers to my channel. That way, you know, everybody can get a chance and check that out. But yes, I have it scheduled for November 5th, so, you know, you guys, if you happen to want to participate in that, you might hit the notifications bell or whatever, because, yeah, I'll be doing that giveaway, November 5th at noon Central Standard Time. Now this week, I did already go live, yesterday, with my mom. I don't think I'm going to be going live tomorrow. Usually I do my live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think I already said that. At noon Central Standard Time. But lately I have been kind of trying to focus on other things. And just, yeah, I'm all over the place. And I feel like I'm stretched very, very thin. So, yeah, there's that. And shameless plug, like real talk, really shameless plug. Anyways, for those of you that don't already know, I do have an Etsy shop. Everything right now is 20% off, and it will be 20% off all the way through till I think the end of November. I thought that would be a good time for you know, people to save on Christmas gifts and things like that. So yeah, everything in my Etsy shop is 20% off, just to let you guys know. If you guys happen to want to check it out, that would be awesome. No pressure. If you can't buy anything, that's okay too. Maybe go in and heart some items. I always appreciate that as well. So yeah, I think that's about all that's going on with my channel right now. I already have several Stitch of the Week videos scheduled out for you guys. I say several, but really I think it's only like 2 or 3. Don't tell nobody though. But anyways, guys, yeah, I think that's about it. So I will catch you guys in my next video. Which probably will be Friday's video, because like I said, I'm not gonna go live on Thursday. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.